This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The combo's there. Starts off zoning with fireballs. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Did well to get the buff in there. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Goes for the super art. Learns a bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhasan. Backs away. Not about, oh no, they're stunned. Player 2 has depleted their experiencing burnout. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. A quick brief clear going for the super art. Went for the chip kill. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Are we going? Nice counter. Free glove. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Spikes him with free glove. Still slugging it out at this range. Genius read. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Saihasho? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side hit. Departure set. Shows the medium won't play their game. Says no with the overdrive tensity. Switches it up. A quick breather. A jump in. Grabbing leg kick. Turns out. Dribbles. And it's putting the cherry on top. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Puts him on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Denies the attack and a parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1, they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Throws them to negate the block. Medium kick. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Risky up-close scrap still going. Having them with the Lachuka. Can they stand the heat? Oh boy. Level 2 Soup digs in deep to get that driving. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 2 drops them to half, closing the gap. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Throwing some shade. Drive rush to keep it going. Revolt? What now? Betting it all on the drive rush. Gets carried to the corner. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Low on life. Turning it right up with a super. Just go for it. Get out of nowhere. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Who's going to steal this win? Pokes with a medium kick. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Throws them. Oh, here we go. This is a bad situation to be in. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Connects with the throw. Player 2 betting it all on the drive rush. Medium kick. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. the interdiction! They didn't wait for this! This could change everything! They both decide to ease the tension and back off! Great! They think this time to put this out? Perfect damage calculation! No doubt about it!
Such a lovely face.
It is over! Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute...
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Go. Here. Now observe.
Overdrive. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Okay, creating some space here. Sees them coming in, grabs them in the air. Player 1, nice, perfect parry there. What do they do next? Knockdown. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Life lead opens up. So they takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Burnout activates. Player 1 is KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Medium kick. Are we going to see some fireworks here? With the throw. Buffs up. Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Perfect read with the drive parry. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive recovers. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player just goes for it at this range. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Throwing some shade. Are they thinking about how medium kick? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Give me a little bit more.
Final round. Fight. Go.
It's a fake. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? A trade, but they're not worried. Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Loads up a bump. What now? Player 1 can't let this simmer. They got it. Oh, engine's cranked. This could be trouble. Player 2 has the super gauge drive rush. They're hurt this time. Knocks them out of the air.
Away. Here.
Just go for it. What a finish. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Overdrive.
Here.
Player 2 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Knockdown. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. All right, what's coming up next? In a dire situation, they can't afford to take a big gamble and rip KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Gets a risky buff in. Are we going to see some fireworks
Here.
Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Close them. What's next? Free glove. Buffs up.
Go.
Orbalan. Looking for a chance.
Here.
So, what's next? Saihasho hits the air throw. Spikes him with tree glove. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's the betting it all on the drive rush? Gets a risky puck win. Cages them in with the left shuka. Player drive rush to keep it going. Anti-air in the clutch. Noticeable brawl critical. What's gonna happen? Experience flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Puts one in the pocket. Opts for the throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Throw whips. All right, what's coming up next? Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Did well to get the buff in there. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Gets a risky buff in. Who's going to start things off? Raise them. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Gets out of the corner. Quick drive rush to keep it going. Springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters planning something? Took him to the corner in a flash. Throwing some shade. Charging in with a drive rush. Quick breather. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight.
Tank drops hard. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Slams the super. Time for dessert. Knocks them out of the air. They just said, get that jumping out of here. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Forward rush. Oh, here we go. They're in range. We're gonna see the overhead denied. Buff while they're blinking. Drive rush. May connects with the throw. Player 1 drops them. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Noticeable life leak. Sees the overhead coming. Burns the gauge to turn up the heat.
Cease and desist.
Wraps it up with a throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.